Today I'm going to show you how to take a frozen chicken wing and turn it into one of the crispiest, crunchiest chicken wings you ever had in your life. Check this out. What's up, my friends? Dano here. We're in the Yum Yum studio, and you may have seen one of my recent videos that went super viral where I show you how to take frozen Walmart chicken wings and turn them into some of the best chicken wings you ever had in your life. So today what we're going to do is walk through it step by step. The first thing we're going to do is take our 4 pounds of frozen chicken wings and we're going to add them into our pot. You want to submerge them in water. So these are frozen chicken wings, so it's probably going to take a good 15 to 20 minutes for these to come to a boil. But what we're going to do is we're going to boil them, and once they get to about 165, once they're done, that's when we're going to pull them out of the water, let them cool off, then we're going to bread them up and fry them up. So like I said, we just simply want to get our chicken wings submerged, put the lid on, because that's going to help you get the temperature hot faster so you're not sitting here all day waiting on them to boil, because they are frozen chicken wings. We don't really have to wait for them to come to a full boil. You'll see right when they start to want to boil, that's when they're at like 165, and that's when we'll pull them. And we're going to start our timer, so you can see right now we're at the 10-minute mark. So we will know to keep track and let you know how long it took to get to our 165 point. All right. We're just 15 minutes in. It looks like we are fully boiling here. Watch out, it's hot. Now, what we're gonna do a little temp probe. You can see we are 167, 166. It's done. Let's just go on and scoop our chicken wings out. We're just gonna set them to the side. And this is seriously so easy, you guys. Just let your chicken wings set to the side. We'll let them cool off a little bit. And now we're gonna get our oil ready, and then we're gonna season these bad boys up. All right, my friends, now it's time to fry. We're gonna use our peanut oil and get you a pot. So I like to use a deep pot like this because it keeps all the oil from popping out. And you'll see how much I fill it up. You don't have to like fill it up all the way. Peanut oil is expensive, so about right there. Maybe we'll just do a little bit more. And that's all you need. We're gonna turn this on high, and we're gonna get this to 375 degrees. That's right, because all we gotta do is get these things crispy. So we're gonna crisp our skin. So now, let's prep our chicken wings. The first thing I'm gonna do, you can see how some of this water kept coming out of the chicken wing. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull my trash can out here, and I'm just gonna drain the rest of this excess water. And try not to lose any of your chicken wings, just like that. Now it's time to bread these up. So this is how we're gonna do it. I got 1/4 of a cup of our all-purpose flour. You can just dump it straight in on top. And then 1/4 of a cup of our cornstarch. We're just gonna throw that right on top. And now we are gonna go in with our SPG. That's right. The new Dano's Gold Standard SPG Trio. That's salt, pepper, and garlic, my friends. Let me open this up. Check this out. This is always my favorite part of Dano's, is opening that new bottle and getting a whiff of that. All natural spices. Look at this. Look at the giant pieces of roasted garlic in there. We use 2 different types of salt. So we use a flaky kosher salt and then a flaky sea salt. They're totally different types of salt. And then we have 3 garlics. So the roasted, you can see the giant chunks of roasted garlic. We use a granulated garlic, and then we use a garlic oil. And that's what makes everything pop. And we also use black pepper, and you can see that we are 33% black pepper. That's right. So we use 33% of each ingredient. We're just gonna go in with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of our salt, pepper, garlic. Now I'm gonna throw some gloves on. And this right here is where the magic is. So now we're gonna go in and just mix this all together like this. And what you're gonna notice is we're gonna have some of our flour and some of our mixture down in the bottom. You can see everything's coated, right? All right, look, here's all our flour and seasoning down in here. This is what we're gonna do. we're gonna get, here we go. Grab one of these, and we're just gonna get a little bit of water, not too much. Maybe 1/4 of a cup. We're gonna add that right in. And it's gonna make it soupy. It's gonna make it kind of sloppy and sticky. Now, you can see how it's just gonna coat these chicken wings. Stick right to them. Just like that. That's what we want it to look like, and that's gonna give us a super crispy crust. Now, let's just wait for that to get to 375. All right, let's check our oil. Like I said, we wanna get to 375. All right, we are at 368. So we're gonna be at 375 by the time I get my chicken in the oil. This is what I wanna do. This is how to keep it safe, my friends. Just stack your chicken on your giant little ladle here. I don't even know what you call this. A little frying, what would you call this?
I think it's a spider.
Okay, it's a frying spider. All right, now we're 375. We're gonna drop them in. Be careful. Don't stand too close. The first chicken in is always the most aggressive. Now we can grab our others and just stack them on your spider. I never knew this was called a spider, just saying. All right, we're gonna do half of our chicken in the first batch. Just add them in. I like to give this anywhere from 5, 6, 7 minutes, depending on how big the chicken wings actually are. You can see these ones here. They're not giant by any means, but they're a decent size. Probably more on the smaller side, to be honest. But no problem with that. These will probably be done in 5 minutes. Another thing you want to make sure you do is don't just throw them in there and forget about them. Remember, we had a wet batter, so they will stick together. So make sure they are separated. Don't just let them fry all stuck together. We're looking good. Spread them out. Let them do the thing. All right, while our chicken's frying, something you're gonna want. You're gonna want a ranch dip. So we're gonna use about 1/3 of a cup of some buttermilk, and then we're gonna use about 1/3 of a cup of some mayonnaise, and we're gonna make some restaurant style ranch. And this is so easy. Happens super quick. So 1/3 of a cup of mayonnaise, 1/3 of a cup of buttermilk, and watch this, my friends. This happens quick. Now we're gonna grab the Dano's Ranch packet right here, our new all-natural dips. We just launched these in February. There's nothing like it. They're flying off the shelves, and there's a reason why, because they're made with all-natural ingredients, not all the MSG, not all the modified cornstarch. It's real flavor, my friends, and we're gonna use about 1/3 of a packet, just that much right there. And look, check this out. We're gonna fold this over. We're gonna put it right here in our little Dano's clip. Save that for another day. Now this is all you got to do. Just give this a quick little mix, just like that. 3 steps: buttermilk, mayonnaise, Dano's Ranch. 1, 2, 3, restaurant style ranch. Easy as that. Yum yum, get you some. Now our ranch is ready. Let's check on these chicken wings. Let's get a look. All right, looks like we're gonna give it. They look nice and crispy. So it's been like 4 minutes. So we're gonna give them another minute. We're gonna go for at least the 5-minute mark. But look at that, my friends. That is some phenomenal looking chicken wings. I'm gonna give it 1 more minute. Now let's open up our Dano's Cajun. That's right, that's the purple top. There's nothing like it, my friends. Let's do my favorite thing once again. Here we go. Whenever you open a new bottle, you gotta open it like this. You get that open, you go like this. Because it smells like Thanksgiving every time. Actually, that smells like Louisiana, because this is our Cajun. Let me show you guys the ingredients that are in this real quick. So our Cajun has got sumac in it. Sumac, thyme, onion, paprika, garlic, white pepper, oregano. There's nothing like the Dano's Cajun. Most Cajun spices are packed full of salt, as to where we are not. We use real sea salt. and the right amount of it, because you gotta have salt to have flavor, but it's all about the perfect balance between the herbs and spices and the right amount of sea salt. So now our chicken wings, they're done. Look at this. So this is the most important part right here. When you get them out of the fryer and they're still wet and got the oil on them, this is what you want to do. You pop the top on your Danos, on your Cajun. We're gonna put the lid on it. We got big holes on here for a reason, as you can see, so the seasoning comes out. And we just shake it, give it a little toss, give it a little toss, give it a little toss, just like that. A little shake and toss, a little shake and toss. And there you go. All right, oil's still hot. Let's get these other chicken wings in before our oil gets too hot. You wanna move quick, because you don't want your oil getting over 375, trust me. All right, just stack in your little chicken wings, just like so. And we drop them in. Grab our others. We're gonna load these in. And remember, like I said, make sure they're not stuck together because we were using a wet batter. See how they'll stick? Just like that. So just get them tossed around. You can see we got a couple of them wanting to stick together. So let them cook, let them do their thing. All right, these chicken wings are done. Throw them in our bowl and we're gonna spice them up. Now, if you wanna use a different seasoning, go for it. We got a lot to choose from. But today we're doing all Cajun because it's hard to beat. So, like I said, most important part, sprinkle them while they still got the grease on them. Give them a little toss. Just like that. Look at this, my friends. Let me grab a fork so you can just see how crispy they are. Here we go. Let's see just how crispy they are. Oh, that is hot. Hard to hold on to. Let me grab one from earlier. Look at that, my friends. Look at that. All right, you know what we gotta do now? We gotta go in for our bite. Here we go. Go in with the ranch. I'm usually a flat guy, but I went with the drum. Here we go. Did you all hear that? Hold on. Listen again. That. It's pretty hard to argue about how good of a chicken wing that is. Crispy. Perfectly cooked. You got the Cajun, that crispy batter on there. Let's go in with a flat. I'm gonna show y'all my favorite little trick here. Let's go down here and get one of these that aren't, is not quite as hot. Here we go. So look at that, look how crispy that is. From that wet batter on there, just super crispy, you guys. So this is what you do. You twist it. Oh, this is hot. This is hot, hang on. Let me put some gloves on. All right, I had to get my gloves on so I could show you all this. My absolute favorite way to eat a chicken wing, and this is why flats are superior. Look at our crispy skin. So this is what you wanna do. You twist the ends, and then if you kind of push, like so, you kind of twist it, and you break away these ends. You can pull the bone out, like so. It should just pop right out. And leaves all the good chicken in there. So look at that. Now you have your crispy skin and your chicken all right there. And then you get a dip, and then you get a bite. That's the best way to eat a chicken wing. And that, my friends, is 100%. Wow. Yum Yum get you some. One of the best ways you'll ever make a chicken wing. Just look at that thing, look. Let's get another crunch. I don't know what to tell you. I can tell you this. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this. Have you ever thought to try frozen chicken wings like this? Love you guys. Keep sprinkling. We'll see you next time, my friends. I'm gonna take this with me.